Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to episode 42 of Crucible Solo Self-Found League. Jumping back in today after like 3 weeks away playing Diablo 4 as it just launched. So if you're new to the channel or the series, I'm going to do a quick recap over all of the builds and stuff I have going on. Mostly I've played Solo Self-Found Crucible League. I have 6 characters above level 90, and then I also did an event in which I leveled a character for that. So we got 7 characters. This one was Elemental Spectral Throw Deadeye. A lot of fun. Did this for the BPL event. Blast to play, very strong, big elemental damage stacking. Fun build, as Spectral Throw is something I really wanted to mess with this league. Then in SSF, I started with Volcanic Fissure Totems. The Fountains of Fiery Balls. There we go. Fountains of Fiery Balls is what we have going on with this build. It's awesome. Oh, cool. Scarabs. Oh, and div cards. And shrines. Oh my, there's so much stuff in this game. I just did a map. And here's our map boss. Just covered him in fiery balls. It's fantastic. It's very pleasing. Big fan. And after that, I leveled an Ice Shot build, which is currently broken as I corrupted the Widowhail unique bow, and I haven't gotten a better one. Created a link to fix this build, but it essentially was using this bow to gain a bunch of bonuses from the equipped quiver, which gives a bunch of resistances and flat damage for attribute stacking, so stacking a lot of attributes across this build to get an insane damage Ice Shot. But yeah, this one's currently broken until I can get a replacement. I want 234% or better rolled on this quiver before I try and at least 5-link another one. But the new Vol Ice Shot is very cool. Summons a bunch of mirages and stuff. A lot of fun with this build, but it only has 2200 life. So it does lots of damage. It can clear maps in like a minute and a half, but keeping it alive is an issue. Then after that, made an Absolution Guardian, which is actually a minion build, kind of. So this summons a bunch of minions, and I use, there's a breach. Ooh. So I use Smite to buff my minions with a bunch of extra lightning damage, as well as myself. And I can kind of use Absolution to do a lot of damage, kill lots of stuff. Pretty solid. Kind of a clunky build in my opinion, but it definitely gets the job done. Then after that, I made the big fireball build. So the longer a fireball travels, the more AoE it gains. And this big red pulse is the AoE impact of the fireball, and it also ignites and spreads those ignites on top of that. So this one also gets kind of crazy, and this is also a Shavs build going low life as well, but just one fireball hit can spread ignites really far. Lots of stuff dies with just like one fireball. A lot of fun there as well. Big fireballs. The damage is solid on this, but it also, this character can survive too. So, and then there's the Impending Doom curse build. So what's going on here is I'm spamming curses. I have a pair of gloves that casts additional curses, and then when the main curse that I'm casting gets removed from the enemy, it triggers the Doom Blast, which does a bunch of chaos damage, and it just continuously pops enemies. Something you can scale pretty nicely with poison, but the AoE on it's really nice. Clear's really cool, really fun, and it kills things. Kind of a really popular build in the league. This league, though, most people I think are doing a more poison focused thing, because I think it's better for bosses. And then there's the most recent build, Spectral Shield Throw Pathfinder. This is a poison build. So here I'm using Emperor's Vigilance Shield to get a bunch of armor to scale the Spectral Shield throw damage, and I'm using that to poison, stacking a bunch of fizzes, extra chaos, and got Despair on hit, as well as the Obliteration. So this is the last build I was working on. Kind of want lots of enemies close together, so we're spraying poisons all over the place, and it's pretty nice. Not as good of a single target, but almost none of my builds really are, because I mostly build stuff to clear maps. Really nice with blights as these enemies pop up, and then as the shards keep like ricocheting through. I believe the shards pierce, like the main projectile chains and the shards all pierce to get poisons off. It's fun stuff. Got a Plague Bearer. I need some extra damage on something. It just kind of sprays everything with shrapnel that poisons. This was the most recent project I was working on up to the launch of Diablo 4, and probably what I will continue messing around with today. Maybe switching to other builds for bosses should I encounter anything that I might need help with. So with that, the main goal for today is to, let's see how bad it is. Wait, only 77 missions? How do I only have 77 missions? I thought I had way more. Okay, well I have 77 Kirac missions. I guess I'm gonna run all those today. So the goal here is I'm using... Okay, I guess it seems you need to log into the game to get those, I guess, because it's about how many I had, but... We're going to refund commissioned officer, put this back into wandering path, and what we're doing there is we're doubling the effectiveness of small notes on the passive tree to give all Kirac missions 40% quality as well as 30% increased pack size. And I want to finish the Kirac missions before I respec this out of the wandering path setup that I have, and then go into farming harbingers eventually, because the goal for this league is to find a lionized glare bow. Not done yet. Sitting on a decent amount of currency here. Got 400 plus T16 maps, so I've been in Crucible for a while. I got a bunch of scouting reports. Start with singular ones, I guess. But here we go. If I get Elder Guardians, Shaper Guardians, that's the main thing I'm looking for here. So I will run these whenever they come up. I guess I'd have to re-roll this for it to accept the quantity bonus for me switching back to the Wandering Path. I gotta remember how to play this game. I gotta push flasks. My critical strikes also don't heal me, so I gotta push the healing flask and try not to get hit. Expedition. Hopefully this doesn't destroy me. Maybe I actually do need to play on a build that can actually get hit while I reacclimate myself to the speed of this game. Well, this is like right here. This is the thing I'm really missing, I think, in Diablo 4. Is like nothing interesting drops on the ground. Soulfight Scarab, it's not much, but it's a cool thing to pick up and have and potentially use at some point later. There's not much going on in it once you make it through the main story. In-game's almost non-existent. Speed, vulnerability, power charge, purifier. Yeah, this is don't get hit. And I got hit. Oh yeah, the sniper's mark on single target causes the shield to split, and then they come back through me because of a Vengeant Cascade. Yeah, that's how we make this build work against bosses. That's right. But being close to walls is pretty nice, because then the projectiles will hit the walls, and then that will cause the shards to spray, trying to hit the boss with as many of those as possible. Uh-oh, my flask is empty. Oh, there it goes. There we go. Killed boss. And then for doing this specific boss, I get all of these influence items specific to that type of influence that could have came over the map. There's so much stuff in this game. Getting Elder Fragments is really good because I have not gotten many Watcher's Eyes this league because I've leveled so many builds. I haven't hunkered down in game and really gotten some stuff together. I'll just keep exploring with new builds this league. There we go. Now the quality went up 40. This one's at 55 because I guess it had a little bit of quality on it. And then they're all going to have the 30 pack size. But I'm really only looking for harbingers, I think, at this point, and bosses like this one. Possessed with 2 additional projectiles. Oh, a single rare enemy, not 3 at a time on top of each other. Oh, Soul Eater, I forgot about that. Okay, it's fine. I love the explosions, the pack clear, even with the crazy pack size in here. Awesome. Even though I'm doing like an unconventional build on Spectral Shield Throw. It's kind of what I do around here though. Whatever I want to make it work. Ooh, I don't know if I'm Ignite immune. This could be bad. This arena doesn't have walls either, so it's harder to ricochet projectiles. Still managing though, so far. Nah, I got ignited. Okay, you want to do crazy ignites, eh? I got a solution for that. Fountains of fiery balls. Ooh, he almost got me. So this build works by using a new pair of gloves that cause you, like, when you leech life to full, gives you a chance for onslaught and adrenaline. And then I'm using blood rage to degen my life, and I'm using blood magic, so every skill I cost drains life. So then my totems can also leech life to me. So the totems leech life to me, fill my life, give me adrenaline and onslaught that affects the totem attack speed and damage. And yeah, that's how this one works. Harbingers and a core map. You know, I think I just save Harbingers for when I can actually focus on it. Am I leveling gyms here? No. No reason for a tier 10 Coward's Trial. I guess I'll just run... Oh, no. I run the Caldera because this is where I can drop the Lion card. Oh, yeah. I have a Tornado. I forgot about the cool purple Tornado. That's cool. Nice. Another Enslaver. Reflect physical damage. I don't think I can do that. No, I can't do that. Use the Doom Blast for this one. Oh, yeah. I have no light radius on this character. I'm like a Shavs ES build. Okay, though. This character wins fights in the dark, too. It would appear that I do not have Ignite immunity on this build. That's probably not good. Means I slowly die in this fight if I'm not careful. Oh, yeah. Big Ignite, and I'm dead. Okay. This build has an Ignite immune flask, so we can get out of trouble. It's like the first real minion build I ever played in the game. Oh, and we get the Vol Absolution! We get to bring out the big guy! And he does work. Let's go. Oh, I die. Come on. Hit him. There we go. Ooh, this map has a harvest. Cool. That's an exciting little fun side thing I can come do. Oh, 6 sockets. Ah, what I've been missing, I've been, like, the dopamine hits this game gives you. There's, like, random stuff happening. So good. Nice, get a bunch of life force. I can take that life force, come to this bench, and just re-roll things on items. Try and craft things. I mean, there's this crafting bench as well. I can do the same. I got expedition stuff I could do. I got heist stuff I could do. I've got legion stuff. I've got boss fights. I got breaches. I got scarabs. I've got other boss fights. There's blighted maps. There's metamorphs. I can go delve. Got a simulacrum even. Oh, I can craft stuff with all this. Oh, I can turn these cards that I found in for items. And there's so much to do. Not to mention building your character on this. And then picking the content you do with this one. This is your atlas. You can see your progress on stuff, add things to maps, you get missions. I love this game. I can do elemental reflect on this build. Yes. Oh, I got a spirit on the Vindicated Queen. Come on. That's extra item quant. Got me the card. No. It's without divination scarabs, it's probably like a 1 in 15-ish chance for a div card off that boss. Ooh. Titan Untainted Paradise, though. That one I gotta do. Oh, yeah. XP bar moves. First pack of enemies. Worth. Lion! Yes! Curious, how many do we have? 0. Okay, well, that's 1/5 of a chance at getting my bow. The lion in back-to-back maps! Do I do a Malcoon? I guess I do. Extra XP gain. Extra quant and quality on it. I don't know if that affects the chests you can get in it or not. Yes, raid me in currency. So much more exciting than gold. It all has its own use as well. All kinds of good currency out of that map. I got 2 Veiled Chaos even. Those are pretty rare. Only 24 found on the league, which is like 40 plus 8-hour days playing this game, more or less. Ooh, find a stack of div cards in the Caldera. Always gotta try. And hope the stack of the Battleborn doesn't drop before I make it to the boss that I need to kill. Come on, come on. Oh, 5 of the Gambler card, which gives me a loyalty card. I think I take this Vol Temple for 8 Chaos. Here we go. Rewritten Distant Memory. That looks fun. Matches of Chilled Ground, Crit Chance, Onslaught, Accuracy, Currency Shards, Essences. These maps are also good for XP, so I should get my level in here. There we go, level 91. I don't remember what I was working towards here, but I feel like what I need most is more life. Only 47% spell suppression, 59 with flask up, so I could get spell suppression here. I think I just take more life. Now that means I have to update the POB, all of which are in the video description. So if you want to see any of the builds I've kind of showcased briefly in this video, they're all down below in the video description. I haven't made video build guides for any of the builds yet. I had planned that for the end of the league, leading into the start of next league when I can kind of compare them all and actually finish the builds since I'm playing an SSF. We got What is this called? Parapisha, +3. I mean, it got +3. Kind of missed on about everything else but the mana. Came with extra lightning damage, though. Not the greatest. But I think that might be the first one of those I've done on the League. But I've also been saving these maps to run the, what is it, the Forgotten Maven encounter. Fight all the bosses at once. After that, Lion number 3. Come on, Kirac. Hook me up. Like 3 and 6 calderas. 6 socket cherubins. It's actually my biggest fear about Path of Exile 2 is the effect removing sockets on items would have on, I don't know if I want to say their value. Oh no, there's something that just feels good about like adding sockets and getting them linked on an item. The feeling of 6-linking something, I hope that doesn't just disappear in Path of Exile 2, because the plan was to like pretty much move the links to the gems themselves, or at least that's what it was however many years ago that they announced it. It's the only thing I know about Path of Exile 2 that has me like a little nervous, but it could also just be like me being so used to it and having fond memories of those like first 6 links. And I also kind of like how like socket links can make two-handed weapons, give you the ability for an extra 6 link, the idea of meta mods on things. Being a shield build, you only have access to the 1/6 link kind of thing. It's all speculation, of course, but makes me wonder. Ooh, I have foreboding incubators. Let's slap a bunch of these on. I need to get this stash tab cleaned out. It's gonna keep offering me these calderas. Over 100 quant. I gotta keep doing them. I haven't even made it through the singular scouting reports. And I'm not as sick of running this map as I was when Diablo 4 launched. If I remember correctly, I put actual days into farming this map for the div cards. And the bow I'm farming for is also like a tier 1 unique now. Another Malcoon. Oh, yikes. Yeah, give me that booty. Ooh, Divine Vessel. That's cool. Hope figures don't kill me. Pirates, they like to guard their treasure. Alright, close to leveling again, so let's kill the Hydra with the Fireball build. What do I have here? Frost Bubble, Night, Wave of Conviction, Flame Wall. Okay, we burn it. Not really what this build is super for, because it's a massive area of effect clear build, but still has some damage. It's really tanky. Over 9k energy shield, especially when I'm in this bubble. Full CI Elementalist. This build was made by this Crucible tree, giving more area effect to the Fireball. Ow! A lot of the Fireball MTX, though, don't really give a good representation of the area of effect. I'm using this one just because it has a nice little red ring pulse to it, just so I can see the AoE on it. There's a Hydra. Divine Orb, let's go. I've been saving those in case I need them, but I would really like to just throw them at a Widow Hail so I can have my speed farmer back. All of my builds farm quickly, though. Typically, that's what comes of builds I make in this game. They're good at clearing and not as good at bossing. Phoenix down. Ooh, no leech, no regen. I don't think I can do that one. Level 92. Gonna grab some more life. I thought I was gonna get my face smashed in by this game, coming back to it, and I've gained 2 levels. A lion! That's 4. Feels like we might get a chance at a card. Turn in today. Harbinger currency incoming. Go, Exalted Shards, 2 full Ancient Orbs. Nice. Those came out pretty well. Last singular scouting report. Another Malcoon. This is like the 6th or 7th Malcoon. 3 Untainted Paradise. And a bunch of calderas from like 35 singular scouting reports. A Toll in Malcoon. Probably want to avoid, because when Toll does this like spray attack thing, I avoided it. That's fizz damage. So 187 fizz is extra lightning. You get absolutely destroyed by that. Then, oh, there's a Baron. Minus max. Ooh, okay then. Oh, and Forbidden Woods. Oh, this is gonna be nasty, but you know, maybe I'll just do this on a different build. Ooh, Soul Fight in here too. Nice. Yeah, this is a big reason I switched builds right here, because this boss is all physical converted to cold. We're getting fizz extra cold and then minus max, so it's like a really kind of don't get hit boss fight. And this build is not spell suppression based, it's got spell block, so chances are even if I do get hit, maybe I can survive. You do want to try and kill all of these bosses at the same time because they get extra effects as they go down. It's a very difficult boss fight to understand, but I handled that part. Now for this. He doesn't have speed, does he? No. Okay. This won't be bad. I gotta realize the temp chains makes him slower. It's throwing off my timings. Because this, temp chains, you gotta wait longer. I almost dove out of the corner too early. But if you just don't get hit, it don't matter. Oh, ooh, I think I blocked that one little hit that I took. Easy. I think I just take the ring here. Most influenced bases outside of jewelry and weapons kind of lost their value with the implicit crafting stuff you can do. So it's like pretty limited to jewelry, weapons, and shield if you really want to get something to beat what you can get on other gear. Because this gained 4% of physical damage as extra lightning that rolled on these boots. You might be able to get that and more as an implicit and not lose the mod slot. But on the shield, chance to chill attackers on block, that's something you might not be able to get elsewhere, right? Whoa! I'm glad I've been checking in here. Get a Drox and a Purifier. Ooh, Phantasmagoria, Veritania with speed. No exposure. Yeah, that's fine. I think Veritania wants the fiery balls. Reason I'm focusing this build, I believe, yeah, totems can block those projectiles. Not those ones, though. I forget, I gotta have the blood rage going. This boss also likes to stay still, and the totems excel in those situations. If there were close walls in here that I could do the spectral shield throw, I would have done it. I'm comfortable enough with this boss fight, it would have just taken like 3 or 4 minutes longer than this one's going to. Easy. And an Onyx Amulet. Very nice. Oh, Untainted Paradise T16. All 3 of the others have been T10s. Nice. Almost level 93. Because of the Untainted. I have Cheula. Cool. Another Vault Temple I can purchase. Wow. 4 hours already have flown by playing this game. Another Enslaver. With speed. Oh, another Enslaver. Another find the stack of div cards. In the Caldera, level 93. Ooh, Lingering Remnants. Vault Temple map. Okay. The Lion! That's a stack! And then the level, pull out the life I put in earlier, put 2 points into here. More life overall, over 4k. 25 Simulacrum Splinters. Let's go. Lion. Lion Eye Item. Come on. Lionized Vision. Very nicely rolled at that. Very nice. It's a 1 in 50 and a 1 in 40. 2 off. Crazy. Nice. Harbinger items on this. Delirium Mirror. Fine. Delirium Orb. No good Harbinger stuff. Another Drox from the vendor. No region. What do I have that can do no region? Totem build. If I'm not regioning life, I have to get the life leech. Oh, it's actually better for me, I think. This build is not super great at clearing maps. It's not fast map clear. It's just very, very fun to look at. Oh, no cast on Death Portal. Ooh, the Diviner Strongbox. 1 div card that has a full stack number of 1. Could be, like, Brother's Stash. It's a pretty bad roll on it. I don't know if that's worth a Divine, though. Let's just see. Chaotic Disposition. Probably getting that card that gives me 17 Chromatic Orbs. Oh, the Void. Okay, that's not bad. If I wouldn't have broken the Widowhail build by corrupting the bow, I would have just tore through this map. Easy Chimera. Unidentified Constrictor. Not been too bad. I actually do decent damage when everything's up and working. Come on. Ah, there we go. Oh, no way! I got another shield? Oh boy. Oh, that's just crazy. Okay, so we gotta look at the Crucible tree on it then, and see if it can be better than the one I currently have. Only reason I'm playing this build is because one of those shields dropped. Okay, it's rolled way less on the block. That can be changed. A lot of Simulacrum Splinters. The extra pack size and quant from running the Kirac missions, I think, really helps out the Delirium Mirrors. So those have been really solid. Let's see, where are my things here? This is a unique one, okay. Oh wow, look how much this bar takes up the screen. Okay, got my portal, click it, in, craft, out, leave, done. Crucible League. It only went to 4. It already has more armor on it on the first node. On the first node, the 20 flat armor is what it gave it. Plus it modifier magnitudes. I don't know if that gets affected. You get chance to block. Chaos res, debuffs faster, cannot be stunned when on low life, counterattacks more damage, guard skill cooldown recovery rate. So this one is giving me charge duration ES on block, a tiny bit of armor and cold damage. Well. Okay, it went over 2k. Oh, that's crazy. I can't believe we got another shield. Linked, I need a blue socket. Oh, I guess I need the green socket. We can force the blue by doing 2 sockets. 3 sockets. Nice. Boom. And it's in. There's this 4985 from 4738. That's a lot. That's a big deal because I'm lowering my damage with hits and getting more poison from deadly ailments. So that small little increase is actually a lot. That's like a 250 DPS up. 100% poison avoid. So now I'm curious, like, how can I get that 15% armor and my charge duration? I think there's a way to combine them, but you have to have multiples of the uniques, which is why it sucks they don't give you a guaranteed 5 deep tree, at least on these rare uniques, because whatever I get the lionized bow, I'm gonna be stuck with whatever the Crucible tree gives me. Mine is pretty blown by that. Energy shield went down. Oh, that's because of the flat on it. So just that 20 flat armor is so huge from this. Okay. Purifier, no regen. Do I have leech? No. Alright, I'm just re-rolling it. I'm tired of switching characters and I want to play with my new shield. Ellie Reflect, Phoenix. Sure. But after doing the math in my head, I think it's like a 5% overall damage increase. Just don't get hit by a Phoenix and we should be okay. Come on, die. A long fight still, but not terrible. I didn't use the tornado at all because it got switched off a button. Tornado definitely would have helped because tornado can poison as well. I think I understand now why I spec into some spell suppression, but not all of the spell suppression, is because I have the glancing blows and the spell block on the shield. I'm really debating whether or not it's worth the divine to go for that little bit of spell block. I think I have 9 divines. Definitely more important to try and get it quality higher. Try a metamorph. So many things I gotta get up. I missed the tornado and withering step. Make sure my flasks are up if possible. It's not bad for a T16 map. I mean, I don't know what the mods are on it, but I'll take it. No regen. I'm just gonna try it. See what happens here. I don't need ES regen. I don't rely on mana. It doesn't take away ES recovery. And then, yeah, I just have a life flask. If I get hit, I don't have any life regen. Okay. Actually, not too terribly bad. I should be able to pull this. Just gotta be careful with the life flask. Need to use my withering step more. Oh, not the frogs. So wait, this build can actually do no regen, no leech then. Okay. It's really strange of a build to be able to do that. Nice. Ah, Culling Strike against a marked enemy. That's what it was. I felt like I was having Culling Strike, but just now put it together as to how. Still swapping out for Veritania. It's just, fight's going to take too long on this build with no walls close. If that was the only build I had, for sure, I'd do it. But this, oh, killed me. This build has such good damage and damage uptime even. Yeah, melt. Hit her. Ah, yeah. Purifier. Oh, let him hit me. Easy. I gotta start blasting these now or I'm never gonna get this done. Can I do a Poor Joyce? I don't even know if I should try. It really isn't worth a mission that could be a boss. Ooh, life is ES. Doesn't affect my build. Erect Chimera. Love it. Ooh, shaped Colossal Tower Shield. Interesting. Monster Life and Enfeeble Enslaver. That was painful. Took a very long time. Ooh, Drox should be good. Drox drops banners, and banners my shield can hit, and then shade, and lots more shards. Oh yeah. Ooh, a Cortex. Oh yeah, much better damage uptime on him. I need the banners to be close though. Extra enemies help too. Yeah, those enemies came in, his life just started draining. Okay, yeah, now we got banners. Get wrecked, Drox. Oh, the banners gotta go down first. Oh, nice. That was cool. What is that? Chance to bleed, chance to poison, faster attacks, faster projectiles, with a spot for life. Some 8-link gloves. Well, that's something. Oh, that hurt so bad. It's got resistances, and I have minus max in here. Anything else crazy? Oh, chance to avoid poison, and I have less armor. And Tim Chain's Ellie weak. I'm like, fine. It's fine. No wonder this map seemed weird. It's the chance to avoid poison. That's a no-go for this build. Well, I made it through a phase. Oh, I saw it coming that time. Oh, come on. I made it to phase 3. I made it that far. I gotta finish it with this build now. I don't got XP, so it's fine. I keep re-rolling the Kirac missions for bosses, so some of these just are gonna be rough, regardless of what I do. It's so hard to tell where this, like, swirly blades attack he does is actually going. This arena has burning ground covering it too, so that's not good when you have less resists, but I have Culling Strike, and you can just die now. Yeah. Neutral Cloister. Yeah, I probably should. Man with Bear. The Porcupine, the Lion. So I got a Lion card. It's probably worth. Round 3. Nothing great. Another Untainted. Do I go down that route again? Oh no. I mean, I could just start hitting these for XP instead of going for the bosses. You know what? Let's do it. Maybe I leveled to 94. These maps are too good to not do. And we get extra pack size out of it and everything with all of the Wandering Path nonsense on the Atlas tree. Up to 25% XP. It's not bad. Well, I've enjoyed fighting bosses and all, but this build was clearly made to just like blast maps. It clears so nicely. The chain and spray. Hey, and a Drox. So I mean, not all the bad. One map gave me 8%. It's not bad. Or not 8%, 3%. Untainted T10. Sure. I still got 4 T10s left. Up to 38 after that one. Al Hesman. I haven't seen one of those yet today. That's good to have. A Lion. Worth. This is a T10. 2 maps from the T10s away from not having to look in that tab. Enfeeble, Tim Chain's Ellie Weakness, Monster Life. About 41 pack size. And it looks like map clear is going to be just fine still. If I wanted to make it crazier, I think that's probably the reason I have the chain gem in my links and give it more chains to get more spray off. Whoa, 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 whoa. Those are Azenats. Yo, that's Tim Chains on hit. Well, that's crazy. I've never actually used them for anything, but I've been thinking about for a long time. I remember back that I could find a way to add Tim Chains on hit into this build that would help scale my poison. Do I have Chaos Res? Oh yeah, 61. Oh yeah, okay. Got the Ming's Heart and the Cosprey's. That's Chaos Res. Get him. That's a Enfeeble Monster Life boss. Not bad. Okay, go back to Malcoons, I guess. I'd skipped a couple of those since I wasn't doing XP for a minute there. If you want the most out of these maps, XP-wise, you gotta clear the whole map twice. So even when you find Fairgraves to switch everything, like any of the monsters that still remained in the map, they get converted to ghosts. So if you go kill them first, you get the XP for it, and then turn them into ghosts, and then you get the XP for killing both the monsters and the ghosts. But then you can't use your mini-map to help know where you've been in the map. But all of the ghosts will spawn on the dead bodies from your first trip through, so you can even lure enemies into better locations and stuff to make the second trip a little bit easier to find the booty chests. Decent haul, 5 chaos, up to 62%. Cortex, lovely. Okay, so Cortex is really good XP. Pack size is going to be crazy. I'm going to need somebody else to do that boss, though, at this point, probably. But let's go. What mods do we have here? Chance to avoid poison. That's not nice. Jules Hexproof. Yeah, my chest is paying off here. Some Shaper items. Actually pretty easy for the boss, though. Some Aberrath touched. Oh, it's the little guy. I see. How is it dropping me item level 87? Oh, monster drop items 3 levels higher. So it's showing me crafting bases in this. 10 monsters remaining. It's pretty solid. 73% XP. If I didn't have the chance to avoid poison, I think I'd probably just try it. Just feeling really confident in there. Let's see here. Hexus can... Oh, I don't have the hexproof. Do the volcanic fissure. Oh yeah, it'll be fine. Ooh. Cool, my totems will just keep doing work, though. Oh, wow. That really hurt. Okay, that big one shot. Oh, it didn't go far at all. Oh, yeah, he's up here. Last phase. Oh, Pull of the Void. You know what? Just hit me. Wait. Last. And got him. We got a Scepter. Lightning damage to attacks per 10 int with attack speed. No, it's not what we were wanting. Shouldn't be, but I'm doing it anyways. Multi-proj, poison, physis, fire, purifier. Now this, I don't know how multiple projectiles affects that attack. Made it to face. Burning ground. Kind of sketch. Let's try and just keep an eye. I guess multi-proj affects the burning ground in here. Ah, no! Like I got stunned by the first one, so the dash didn't go off, or the dash or the shield charge hit this little open circle on the ground. Ah! I had that. No! Oh, instantly go with that attack. A nasty Mr. Purifier. Done. Exalted Orb! Yeah, always feels good. The chance to avoid poison is really not that bad as far as pack clear goes. Because I'm spraying so many shards through everything. Some of them are going to poison, but the thing is, if they don't, the enemies are still there for the next one to chain through them all. Like, when you're fighting one enemy, it can be a real problem trying to get the poisons up. Lots of enemies, still no problem. This build's a lot of fun to play. Oh, 2 bosses, though. That helps. That's a big help. 2 bosses and 50% chance to avoid poison is the same thing as just fighting the bosses normally. Very cool. Ooh, 39% Wharf. Let's go. I don't think it'll get me my level, but maybe the one after. Diviner Strongbox. That was blue. I maybe should have rolled that. Probably should have rolled that. Alhesman. His Reflect. Oh, I think I have to do that. Yeah, because I'm so low on Alhesman crests. Yeah. If I were to run all my maps, I'd be too short on Alhesman in the end. I haven't done anything with the Fireball in a minute. Let's do that one. And this is the CI build, so it's immune to chaos damage anyways. So this build isn't quite as memey as it was before, because I don't have the Carcass Jack on, because I wanted to juice the energy shield. But, yeah. I don't know what it is. Sometimes when you log into the game, you'll just get a random global chat message. This, though. Ashes of the Stars, this unique, would give me insane area of effect off of the fireball projectile. And I don't know what it would do to the speed on it, but getting one of those, I would love to see. Just how crazy this fireball AoE could get, because I mean, it's already crazy. When it travels enough distance, it almost is screen-wide AoE without the Carcass Jack. Oh, and this isn't a core map. Gross. Well, that's not good for showing off the crazy AoE fireball ignite clear. But I love just launching the one fireball and it'll clear a screen of enemies sometimes like that right there. It's so good. The only build I made that's probably going to be specific to Crucible League that might not be playable again because we'll probably lose the mod that like gives it 100% more area of effect. Ah, I hit the wall behind them. I think this build would be a good bosser if I was playing in Trade League. I had a level 21 fireball, getting double corrupts and doing crazy things. You could do a lot with a fireball. Okay, I'm curious about this. Like, if I'm immune to chaos, I wonder if I can stand in the middle of this, or if it has any other type of degen. I'm pretty sure Alhesman's only partially converted from Fizz to chaos, so it's not gonna hurt, but okay, so well, I guess can I take the things from the snakes? They might have a little bit of impact that's Fizz as well. Actually, this fight's gonna be easier than the Malachi I just had to do. They have physical as extra fire as well. So if anything's fully converted with the Fizz's extra fire, it'll still do a little bit of fire damage. Ooh, cool. Diamond Shrine. I haven't seen one of these. This is really good for this build because this is actually a crit build. It's just using the crit multi to convert into dot multi, but the 100% crit chance makes sure that that gets up all the time. Very nice. Ooh, Tormented. Oh, please don't kill me here. But 2 bosses is easier. No! They killed me there! No! Okay, well, I was gonna stop after that one because I've been going for 8 hours, but looks like I got 2 more maps to do. I still feel like after all the years I've played this game, I still feel like I could sit here and lose sleep playing this game. It's absolutely wild. And if I don't stop, like, I don't get the video done, my sleep schedule gets changed up again, but this game is just a blast. And I mean, I feel like I might like it a little more for some therapeutic reasons, but so good. And there's so many things I still just haven't done in this game, and they're gonna keep changing stuff and keep adding more stuff, and it's a good thing. Maybe this will be the last one. Oh, and I get a Delirium. Yeah, it definitely should be the last one now then. I don't know, this map is also smaller, but we got 72% pack size in here. No regen, no leech. Still doing it. People have been talking up this Spectral shield through thing to me for, a very long time. That's the first time I've ever done Spectral Shield Throw. This build is cool. I mean, the way I'm doing it is, I don't know how it goes in other ways. This Emperor's Vigilant Shield is pretty busted, but it's so cool. I'm exploding stuff because I'm using an obliteration wand. That could have something to do with it too. Like, I'm just obliterating screens of enemies. Not quite as crazy clear as the fireball, but it does work. No, doesn't look like it. It's gonna be this map. Unless it happens on the magic pack in the room. I'm not sticking around to fight this boss. We've been down that road once already. There it is, level 94. Okay, I will stick around to fight the boss. Sure, I guess. Damage? Oh, it disappears. Just being back in this game and seeing some of the boss fights, there's something that I actually wanted to look at. Like, there's so many mechanics to so many of these boss fights that a lot of the time we bypass through the ability to have insanely stupid damage in this game, that you can just bypass it. Like, I play in SSF almost exclusively because of the fact that I get in Trade League and I trivialize the game to a point that I don't feel like I'm having fun anymore. And then I end up spending half my days sitting in my hideout just trading people things. Not the biggest fan of that. Well, there's so much crazy stuff. What do I do with this level? 100% increased evasion rating from equipped body armor would take me from 12,745 evasion to 15. 64% chance to evade. I only went up 4%. Probably snatching a little bit more life is better, but I'm also at the point where I could start investing in more stuff. I could take this 25 crit chance with my passive and get another, I think it's 10 dot multi. Is it 50% other value? Yeah, it would turn into 10 dot multi here, and I'd only lose 5% crit chance. I think for now, throw it into more life. And I didn't get all the Kirac missions done as I had intended, but got a lot out of it. I was thinking I would probably just smash maps like I did and really utilize the quality and the pack size, but I ended up using the scouting reports to hunt for bosses, and doing so gave me lots of fragments. So I was also able to purchase a bunch of maps from Kirac, got maps dropped. It was a good day of grinding in Path of Exile. I'm a little out of the brain space of where I was at in building this character. Like, I'm afraid almost to touch anything because I'm gonna break it, because it's a process you go through, and maybe I could just watch my own videos back and figure out what was going on, because I try and talk my way through the whole process to be able to share it all with you here on YouTube. But yeah, with that, I'd like to thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed this video, definitely hit the like button, as it really helps the channel out a lot. Subscribe to make sure you don't miss more videos from me. If you'd like to help support my channel, please consider using the super thanks, the heart icon just below the video, or by joining to become a member. And I'll see you on the next one. Cheers.